Hello, my name is Claire Ferris-Miles and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Sustainability Victoria. SV is a statutory delivery agency of the Victorian Government and we're governed by two legislations, the Sustainability Victoria Act of 2005 and the Environment Protection Act of 1970. We're governed by an independent skills-based board of 9 board members with a chair, a deputy chair, and we have 2 committees, the Audit and Risk Committee and the People, Culture and Remuneration Committee. In 2018-19, SV had an operating budget of $65 million with 185 staff. So what is the purpose of SV? Why do we exist? Our purpose is to support all Victorians to transition to a circular and climate resilient economy. We have 2 big pillars. How do we create and the opportunity for a circular economy in Victoria, and how do we transition to net zero emissions by 2050? On 26th of February 2020, the Honourable Lily D'Ambrosio, the Minister for Environment, Climate Change and Solar Homes, launched an ambitious and bold policy to transform the waste and resource recovery sector in Victoria called Recycling Victoria, a New Economy. The goal of this policy is to achieve 80% diversion of waste from landfill by 2030. Over the last 3 months, I've spent considerable amount of time listening and seeking feedback from our staff and from stakeholders to better understand what is the unique value that SV delivers for Victoria, what are we good at, and what are the opportunities for growth and improvement. In response, we have developed a new organisational architecture which leverages our unique service and our unique value to the Victorian community, allows us to be what I would call an organisation that breathes in and breathes out, and an organisation that can learn, pivot and grow to ensure that we always deliver the maximum impact for the Victorian community. The new structure seeks to further enhance our unique service value by strengthening our 4 core service delivery capabilities: strategic foresight and research, industry engagement with insights and infrastructure, working with the community to deliver action, and partnerships across the Victorian regions, across government, across stakeholders and across sectors. The new Recycling Victoria policy will bring an extensive program of delivery and accountability to SV, and it's an incredibly exciting time for the organisation. But it will require us to rapidly increase our capability and capacity in the order of 60 new staff and an additional $40 million per annum of delivery. In addition, SV needs to be ready to support the Victorian Government as it explores operating models and ideas for a new waste authority, and they are going to be considered in the next coming year. To enhance our commitment to accountability and professional development, the new architecture also includes a Chief People Officer and a Chief Operating Officer. SV structures needs to be built in a way that allows us to scale and flex, with a definite focus on empowering staff to develop, deliver and retain knowledge and capability in the organisation. As a first step, Sustainability Victoria has advertised 6 new executive roles, replacing the current executive structure. I am committed to supporting all of our staff through this change with principles of transparency, equity and early open communications. Following staff feedback during February, we are now embarking on a co-design process across the organisation, where staff are going to work together to create new team structures and new ways of working within the new executive architecture. And this will occur over the coming weeks and months. So, are you excited about joining the SV team? Are you an executive leader of purpose? Success for me and success for SV's executive leadership team is the appointment of 6 outstanding leaders. Leaders of difference, leaders that come from different sectors with different experiences and different ways of thinking and learning. But also, and most importantly, we will have much in common. What we will have in common is a shared commitment to public service. As stewards of public money, together we will have a shared accountability to ensure that we are always delivering the highest public value for Victoria. A commitment to organisational excellence in everything that we do. An entrepreneurial mindset of courage, continuous improvement and experimentation. And most importantly, a commitment to our values and behaviours to lead a constructive workplace culture of achievement with trust, empowerment, empathy, and kindness. I encourage you to think deeply as you consider how you will compose your application. We would like to see examples of how you have achieved impact, insight, and agility across your organisation or sector. Your capabilities as a strategic senior leader of people and teams through a period of growth and transformation. Examples of how you have contributed to a high-performing executive leadership team. And a short narrative on how you have invested in your leadership development and growth. For more information, please contact Penny Wilson and Matthew Bellingham at SHK, who will be happy to assist you to answer your questions. I'm really looking forward to receiving and reading your application. Good luck.